He has lost his wife. Russian mafia stole his car and killed his dog. He is hunted and he was betrayed.
It's not what you did, son. It's who you did it to.
Nobody?
That nobody.
A bum. A bum. Starring a local bum. Retired Morpheus. Who the fuck is that? Miss Saggy Titties. In the movie Jump On Dick Chapter 3. Hi everyone, this is Laurence. I've watched John Wick 3. We were waiting, we were hoping, but honestly speaking, the movie is The first movie had two directors, Stahelski and David Leitch. After quite impressive ratings from the film, David Leitch was filming Deadpool 2 and only producing the sequel. Stahelski was the director. Second movie was hardcore action film. Really typical one badass movie. So hopes for a good ending were more than expected. Same director, the budget for the third movie was twice bigger than the previous one. Keanu is fit and ready to kick ass. Bunch of good and talented actors, what else could you ask for? We'll touch the script in a bit. I'd like to mention the story first. In the ending of the second movie, John has killed a man in the Continental Hotel and got hunted on. No issues with that. John Wick was never good for its story. Let's be honest, that revenge, it is not the most original storyline to produce. That was in the first film. Second movie was about whipping asses, other assassins and more whipping asses. Well, and the third one, same shit as the second movie, but filmed with some changed details. He is hunted and everybody wants to murder him. He's surviving and that's why he's murdering everyone around. This is the shortcut of the storyline for the third film. The movie lost any relationship between the leading characters. No time for that boring shit. You'll see a lot of face breaking, shots taking, the killer's breaking, and John Wick is naked. Just for the rhyme. Halle Berry is empty character just to show her pretty face for the promo. Would be more sense to at least flash her boobs, but unfortunately not even that. You've been told that John helped her once and she's owed him a favor. Here's the pre-story. What else did you want to hear about her? Shut the fuck up and watch how they kick all the villains' booties. And so this movie is pretty much the same as the previous one. We loved it for Keanu and for mind-blowing action scenes. We forgave its not logical elements. Dumb as hell enemies, strange world with everyone being assassinated, and always invincible John. But here's the bad part. New film doesn't provide anything new at all. Nothing. For us to like the movie, we need to believe in the happening. Even if the craziest things are on the screen, it has to balance and have logic behind it, and rules. This is the reason first John Wick gone so big. It had rules, logic, and motives. Interest was in the assassin world that had special codex, secret language, bosses, and many more. The one who broke the rules had to be executed. On this base were laid many other details like amazing style, stunning action, gorgeous location, and more. Unfortunately, the third movie did not bring anything new and even lost the romance of the world. Film started to change its own rules, and whenever it's convenient, one time the character is swearing to be loyal and the next scene they break it. Characters do not change within time, movies going on without anything interesting that could happen. But in the end the creators technically are saying fuck you, barely explaining anything. Seemed that the success of the previous pictures brought the motivation to keep producing more and more John Wick films. Enemies gone so stupid that the action seemed simply not interesting anymore. Fights are mixed with humor now, just like Marvel movies, and of course the OMG moments that in the middle of the film John Wick discovered that his real name is Jardani and he's from Belarus. Like, what the fuck, man? The serious look of John with this Orthodox cross made me laugh my ass off. I am speechless here. Now regarding the acting part, typical mid-class acting job from the normal action movie, like always. Action did not make any impression, there was nothing new, and this is very disappointing. Remember the last film, Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise? Every film has new details in action, new stunts, real scenes, creative and new moments that haven't been seen before. And here, for some reason, enemies with even bunch of guns are trying to get closer to John to fight fist fights. Even when riding a bike, they're trying to get close as much as possible to him to reach the katana, despite that they have guns, for fuck's sake. In the second movie, he has a special suit with a bulletproof layer, and it explained why he is invincible for handguns. This one doesn't even mention you anything about the suit. Seemed like for the creator it's just more effective and convenient to make this fist fights rather than shooting scenes. The only thing that remains on the very high level is visual stylistics. Night neon scenes, lovely architecture, classic music on the background, but it did not save the entire movie. In the end, John Wick seemed like just an ordinary action film. I wouldn't want to watch it again. Film has lost the magic that was in the previous story. All details that are simply not logical in this world. Action is repetitive and tiring. Nothing new, not even specific villain. The ending was very disappointing. You can watch the film if you don't ask too much from the movie. But I did want to see John Wick that I know. The only remaining visual stylistic could not convince me to love this film. The second movie I watched at least 3 times. This movie, I wouldn't watch it again. It says it all. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know by leaving your like below. Thank you for your time and bye bye.